Hey, Brandon McKay, and this is the Hunter Call of the Wild. Again. And once again, I have to apologize for my audio. There really isn't anything I can do about it at this time, so you're just going to have to kind of deal with a little bit of reverb or echo. I'm not exactly entirely sure what that is. All I know is I have got to move somewhere else because there is a bird in-game that is irritating the crap out of me. Okay, so looking for a one-gun challenge here. Today I'm going to be using the 270 Huntsman. Let's see if this will actually just... Okay, there we go. Here we go. 270 Huntsman. So I actually had to take a look at the actual 270 round, and as it turns out, it's basically the... Swear to God, if I can find that bird, I am blasting the crap out of that little feathered freak. Okay, anyway, the 270 Huntsman is apparently the 1906 30 cal, but necked down to about a 270 caliber. But it starts off with the typical 30 cal and just basically it gets a lighter bullet for a faster, straighter shooting load. Anywho, got this set up with my standard polymer tip ammo plus the Hyperion 4x8 scope. I've got all the lures in the world. I'm going to find that freaking bird. Oh my God, that is annoying. Excuse me just one second here before I actually start this challenge. I need to pick up some ammo. You have no idea how much I wish I could do that in a cigar review. Okay, so the whole thing with the one gun challenge is I use one gun, and I don't actually restrict myself on like loads because typically with rifles there's like polymer tip or hollow point, and it kind of doesn't really matter which one you use. One gets better expansion, one gets better penetration, so it doesn't really matter. And if you're using a bow, then you have your choice of this, that, and the other for pretty much anything in the game. I do, however, want to make sure I've got rattlers, or not rattlers, callers, for every species I'm going to be possibly encountering here. Okay, I'll go ahead and do... Okay, I didn't just buy another one of those, did I? It's the New Zealand map. Okay, so supposedly there should maybe be turkeys here. Maybe, I'm not sure. I may have just added these because of the Colorado map, which would be weird because I don't have the Colorado map. Which is even weirder because I live in Colorado. Oh, anyway. Let's see real quick. What exactly are you likely to find here? Chamois, feral goats, sika deer, fallow deer. Doesn't say anything about turkey. So to find that out, we just head down to wildlife. Turkey, wary, shy, forest, grassland, blah, 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 native to North America. So the thing about it, it doesn't actually tell you anywhere in-game outside of that map screen exactly what you're going to find. Let's see here, just take a look at the chamois. Easily spooked and evasive, alpine terrain, meadows. I need to move my mic just a hair away from my lips. Thank you. Okay, excellent vision, hearing, and smell, which means got to be sneaky. Class 3 ammo. That's another thing I don't get. This game never actually tells you what is the actual class are for the ammo. Okay, well that is shockingly enough less informative than I would have thought. Okay, well anyway, I'm going to set myself a nice little 30-minute timer, and I'm going to see what else I can get over the course of 30 minutes. Go ahead and pick a slightly less disturbed area to sally forth from.
You know what a
Because.
track is? Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh?
No. Right, so, starting now, 30 minutes. Alright, so the goal here is to basically use one gun and to figure out exactly how much or what exactly I can get in that frame of time. Ooh. And I may have to be a little quick here because I don't think I brought the night vision gear. I mean, I brought the binoculars because I never leave home without them. But it's kind of weird. In this game, night really isn't like night. You know, it's dark, but it's not that dark. So basic strategy as usual is pick a direction, head off, and either A, scan the horizon, or B, go until you hear a warning call from something, drop down low, and try your damnedest not to get spotted. Now this is the 270. This is one of the all-rounders. Basically, it's the step up from the 243, and 243 you can typically... in the console version of the game, I have taken moose with one shot from a 243, but you have to be pinpoint accurate. You can be a little less accurate and go for like a double lung like you would probably in reality. But I don't really know a whole lot about 270 because it's a civilian cartridge, and I typically avoid civilian rounds like the plague. Yeah, this landscape is just so weird. You got these alpine mountains, pine trees like you're used to finding in like any North American, European, Northern European, whatever. They find this goopball prehistoric, whatever the hell that is. And I mean, if that's what you actually find in New Zealand is kind of a strange place. It's kind of like caught somewhere like before the last ice age and on the tail end of the current ice age, which is where we are right now. Okay, that is really weird. I'm not even seeing any tracks or anything. No tracks, no sounds, and. If all else fails, head down to the river because everything has to drink. I like that little bit of heat distortion. A little heat mirage. At the same time, I should be seeing something. Hmm. I am, however, getting a crazy amount of God rays, which makes me think I would probably not want to be out here without some kind of face covering, because otherwise I would be spitting mud balls. But hello. We have footprints. Okay. What's up, Doc? Feral goat. Feral goat. Do I have anything for feral goat? Let's see. Cicadeer, cicadeer, cicadeer. Feral pig. I don't think I need the turkey call. Which raises the question of why do I have this? I'm not gonna lie, I'm legitimately confused as to why I have turkey calls. I mean, I don't actually know if there's turkeys on this map. Oop, hello, that's a neat zone. But I could have swore the turkeys were only on the Colorado map. Oh, need zone, feral goat, and there are a boatload of them. Which means now I need to be particularly careful about where I'm going, because if they see, hear, or smell me, I will be trying to make super duper long range shots in a game that really doesn't give you a way to accurately stabilize a shot like you would in real life. Yes, indeed, Devs. I don't care how much skill you think goes into it. If I'm out hunting, I'm going to be using a bipod or something. Okay, so I figured out exactly how close we are. I think a 270 should be okay for integrity. Okay, very fresh. So that means we need to bring it low and sneak it up slow. It's a tree stump. Okay, now is when I start getting paranoid because if it's very fresh, it means they're nearby, and if I hear any kind of brush move, even if it's me causing it, I still start freaking out like what's on top of me. Okay, so why is it when I go to stock something, I always get this obnoxious haze? I mean, it's one thing if I'm like right on top of them, but if I'm going to make a long shot, that gets a tad obnoxious. Uh, okay. So obviously coming off of a need zone, we have about 8 critters attached to that need zone. Which means they're all going to be going somewhere. I'll bet you 20 bucks they're heading straight to that lake. Because for whatever reason, they don't want to drink at the river. So I'm fairly well certain that the amount of tracks we're seeing here is probably going to take us to a need zone of some kind over by the lake, probably a drink zone. I've kind of noticed there seems to be a bit of a hidden mechanic in the game in the form of a high traffic zone. And that's what this seems to be. You see that there's all these different tracks just kind of going all over the place. It usually pops up when you have a route that the pathfinding AI takes to go from one need zone to another, because they actually do migrate between zones, so they're going to be active at certain locations at certain times. And you'll routinely see critters just running around. Hello. You'll routinely see critters walking around. Good lord. From point A to point B. They'll just be traveling. It's a rock. I would imagine a feral goat would stand out a fair amount taller than the grass. Problem now, though, is normally I get to a point where I find like something like this where I'm relatively well concealed. Yeah, I know this is like stupid idea of concealment, but you know. Normally I'll get to a concealed area and then I'll hit hello. Okay, yes, the 75 should be just fine. Oh, I want to get a clear shot of that goat instead of having to clip through the trees. But normally I'd call them in. The thing is, there's no goat caller. Ah, come on, get away from that fucking tree. Don't spot you. Boom! Go up, check the integrity. If I'm right about this, then 270 should be just what the doctor ordered. If I'm not... Yep, damn it. I need to look for something bigger. Shit. Okay, so that means I need to use either a 223 or a 243 for this. Fascinating. Alright, so... On the plus side, that sucker was dead before he hit the ground. On the downside, though, that pretty much destroys the trophy value. Which means I need to look for something like fallow deer. So the real question, though, is there fallow deer here? And as I'm speaking, I can feel my breath ricocheting off my mic, so all I have to do is, again, apologize for the audio. There's really nothing I can do about it at this time. I could try to get another goat. It's kind of one of those weird things. It's like, is it better to take them down with like a howitzer so they're dead before they hit the ground, or hit them with a pea shooter and let them run and bleed out and die in terror? Personally, I'm kind of inclined to go with the howitzer route. It's kind of one of the things I'm always looking for is that one piece that's going to basically classify count as kind of the off switch. Okay, so we still have a boatload of goats. They're still farting all over the place. And I swear I keep waiting for a freaking raptor or a T-Rex to come after me. Got just enough of that primordial horse shit like that thing, along with all these kind of more modern plants. Enough haze, and I'm pretty sure that they filmed a fair amount of Jurassic Park, as well as Lord of the Rings and all kinds of other mystical tropical nonsense in New Zealand, so... It's a landscape we've seen before, with any number of who knows what, and all kinds of... Well, alright, if they're just going to taunt me, I'll go ahead and pop another one, if I can. It's like one of the last times I actually went fishing. Super duper clear pond. I had this green camouflage line, which was absolutely not the right choice. And it's kind of weird because the actual line that I had set up was set up for a different pond that had a lot of algae and just blech floating around in it. So the green wouldn't have been a bad idea. But at the same time, I'm kind of inclined to say maybe you should just, for just a catch-all all-arounder line, go for like a clear mono, whatever, instead of going for the camouflage thing. Because I had the most irritating thing in the world happen. I'm trying to fish. I'm trying to catch these little pumpkin seeds. Itty bitty little fish. Usually don't get too much bigger than the size of your hand. And what do? They start taunting me by jumping over my line. I am not going to be able to hit that through that tree. Don't know if I got him or not. Saw the splash. It was a little too quick for the swirl. I don't think this game has a swirl. Point is, Beelzebub there ducked, but he didn't actually act like he'd been hit. Then, nope, I'm not seeing. Oh wait, I did get him. Shit. All right. So I hit him. He is bleeding. I don't know if he's actually dead or not, but crap. I hate when that happens. And you're just winging him, and they're bleeding to death. And you have to chase him down for a year and a half. And yes, I know that was a super risky shot that I should not have taken because there was all kinds of crap in the way, and it was not a surefire hit. Hey, there he is. Hmm. Well, how you like that? Right in the butt. I'm going to go ahead and call that a Forrest Gump shot. Something jumped up and bit him. Okay, let's see if my range estimation is even remotely accurate. Let's see, that one's still flame. Maybe I should get a little. I should get a little closer. How much time do I have left? Got a good 11 minutes. As long as I keep this relatively slow, I should be able to creep up a little bit. That's the thing about it. Once you spook an animal in this game, they'll only run about 50 meters or so. So if you just walk and stay at least a little low, they should run about 50 meters, being a little spooked, and hopefully settle down. Ooh. Okay, game devs. We got we got a little bit of a problem here. There is turkey on this map. All right, hold on. Feral goat. No way he's 600 meters out. Whoa, there we go. It's about 150. Oh, man, I don't believe that. There's actually turkeys here. And where did that other goat go? There he is. Oh, you want the turkey or do you want the goat? Oh, crapper. Okay, I'll have to come back later for the turkeys. Oh, there he goes. I honestly did not think turkeys could fly. Well, you know, at least short-term glide. Okay, I spotted that goat. Where he is. Okay, so there's the turd. I think I may have literally scared the shit out of him. I know he went this way, but I'm not seeing any blood spots anywhere, so... Hmm. Okay, now I'm getting a little concerned. Getting turkey tracks. Okay, so I don't think I hit that goat. I think I freaked him out, but I don't think I actually hit him. Yeah, and there's no little hunting pressure spot showing up, so I'm pretty sure I had a clean miss. Tell you right now, though, that turkey wants to keep taunting me. Yeah, feral goat. No blood spots anywhere. And a boatload of turkey tracks. Yeah, I think I completely spooked that goat, and I should probably be giving up on that right now. Let's see if I can score a turkey on this. I guarantee you a 270 is way overkill for a turkey. Got to watch your step around here. Yeah, it's the thing all the nature guides don't like to tell you is that if you go out into the woods, it is basically nature's toilet. Yeah, if we take a look at that, there is no hunting pressure anywhere in this area, which means I completely missed that sucker. And I'm okay with admitting that. And of course now it rains. Whoa! Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to take a little bit closer shot than that. That guy's out there. Okay, so if there's a feed zone up there, all I should have to do is just keep somewhat of an eye on him. Come on. I figure he's about 360 meters out, so if I just move a couple meters closer and try to keep a little bit of elevation so I can see him over that ridge. Which is not going to be a thing because we are stepping into a valley. Okay, great. If I can get to a roundabout where that road is, maybe a little closer, I should theoretically be able to call that bird in. Except I'm going to have to be a little quicker on the draw to do that because I'm just about out of time. Just gotta remember walking up nice and slow. I don't think that bird's gonna have too great a visual eyesight in order to see me from a certain distance away. Okay, hello. Alright, so if we take about 6 o'clock hold. Boom! Nailed him. And he is floundering pretty good, and I have not yet run out of time. Death Blade Turkey is ready to be jerky. And turkey bacon and Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. Well, it's after Christmas. Yeah. Alright, first turkey on this map. Female, but given that it's the first turkey I've gotten on this map, I'm going to go ahead and make a trophy out of that one. Alright, cool. There's actually turkeys on this. Neat. I can guarantee you that was totally the wrong caliber because I should have been taking that bird out with a shotgun with bird shot. Okay, if I check my timer, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have time for anything else here. So I managed to score 2 goats and a turkey. So I think I'm pretty okay with that. And time is up. So that means we end up going all the way back to camp, wherever the hell camp went. There we go. Ah. Okay, and that is it for this. All right. But anyway, I was kind of pointing out that we're going to have a little chat with the devs here because you see they're still around in the chamber. which means that after you reload, well, basically, if you open it up and they're still around in the breech, that was a failure to extract, which means if you go to put another mag in and then close it, you're going to end up having a double feed. And if you have a really bad double feed, especially if there's still a live round in the chamber, oh, that's gonna be bad. Yeah, Des, we need to have a little serious chat about this animation you got going here. One, wildly unsafe. Two, incredibly dangerous from the standpoint of out of battery detonation. And three, yeah, what the hell, guys? Seriously. Well, anywho, that's another thing. The 7mm and the 338 are single shot break actions. Devs, nobody makes single shot break actions in those calibers. At least as far as I know. Especially 338. I have never seen anybody make a single shot 338 anywhere. It's always some kind of mouse drive bolt action or some kind of super tactical, what the fuck, just nightmare machine of a bolt action. But yeah, nobody I know makes single shot break actions in anything bigger than maybe a 4570. And even then, there's only like one company that makes break action, single shot break actions in general. And yeah, I'm rifling through my head as to exactly who on earth actually makes single shot break actions. And I only know of about like two companies, Thompson Center and like Harrington and Richards. Beyond that, you have like specialty oddball double rifles or something like that. Anyway, I'm just getting off on a tangent here. This video is over because I have run out of time and I have got to skedaddle on out of here. All right. So anyway, hope everybody had at least a little bit of entertainment from that. Beyond that, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got a little donate button on my page if you want to throw a couple bucks my way. Goes should be straight to a PayPal. If not, by all means, check out my Twitch stream. There's a donate button on there. I have to point that out because otherwise nobody's gonna know it's there. And I point it out because if you want to see more cigar reviews instead of crappy gaming videos, well, it's one of those hobbies that is not cheap. So any help at all would be even remotely appreciated. But yeah, like I pointed out on stream, I don't really like asking anyone for anything. So it's there. If you get a wild hair, well, I'm not going to stop you. Anywho, that's all I got for this video. 2 goats and a turkey. I will end up sticking that turkey somewhere in the lodge, off camera. Anywho, yeah, like I said, that's pretty much all I got. If you like this video or any of it, like, subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know if you want to keep doing these, or go back to cigar reviews. I'm probably thinking it's gonna go back to cigar reviews here as soon as I can get some. Anyway, check out my Twitch stream, which is now Sunday through Friday night, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Mountain Time. And like I said, there's a donate button on there if you get a wild hair. Any help would be appreciated. Beyond that, though, yeah, don't feel obligated or anything like that. Just throwing it out there. It's there. Anywho, that's all I got for this. I will see you next time.